The National Assembly's Procedure and House Rules Committee now wants members of Parliament to repeal Section 34 of the Forest Conservation and Management Act of 2016, which protects public forests from boundary variations that could potentially endanger the country's forest cover, affect climate change, and water catchment areas. Gertrude Burgay now reports on why the amendment bodes ill for the country's forests.
Forest Act of 2016 was placed in after the trouble that Kenya had in the early years of 1990. And as you remember, I blew the whistle on Mau when things were happening. And therefore it is this kind of trouble that the Act has been keeping us away. The gains that we have had as a nation is out of the existence of this Act, and therefore very important for it to be as it is.
The country's forest cover stood at an estimated 3% of the total land area at independence. Today, at less than 2%, the situation is critical not only because the gazetted forests have been encroached on, but especially because the population has increased in 5-folds. This has led to the depletion of private and trust land forests.
You can imagine the number of times that the president has talked about working towards having a forest cover of 10% and beyond. I have been talking about a possibility of having our nation at 40% forest cover, and you can imagine what that would be and how positive it would be to the livelihoods of our people in our nation.
Environmentalists have noted that removing the constitutional act that protects the public forest from boundary variation will reverse the gains made over the past 15 years in resorting public forests and water catchment areas.
It becomes like a source of funding for politics at the expense of the people who are living in this country and what they expect out of forests. We have seen previously the loss of Mau forest and both sides of Mau. We have seen the loss of Chepalungu. We have seen the loss of Nyakweri. We have seen the loss of Ngong forest. Haven't we seen Kamiti? Haven't we seen parts of Mount Kenya getting lost? Who doesn't know about Aberdare and what happened? Who doesn't understand the importance of Marmanet and what happened just a period like this?
Through Green Africa Foundation, an initiative founded by Dr. Isaac Kalua, Kenya has been able to realize the 10% tree cover by individuals planting trees equivalent to their age.
Green Thinking Action Party for a very clear purpose, a vehicle that can be used by Kenyans of all walks of life, a national party that I really welcome any good thinking Kenyan to participate in.
More than 100 world leaders came to an agreement on 2nd November during the COP26 climate change conference to end and reverse deforestation by the year 2030. Gertrude Burgay, NTV.